Question: can motivation be bottled? No. What was that? What was it? Can motivation be canned and sold? Can motivation be put in a can and sold? So many of us wake up every day. A new day presented. A new day is given, right? And yet it's not the same as it was yesterday. Whole new thoughts, whole new feelings, whole new set of emotions, right? Just waking up, right? No one knows what the day actually entails because it's just starting, it's fresh, as I said. What's to happen when you walk out your front door? You face the traffic, the blaring sirens, the smog, depending on where you live at. See everyone rushing to grab a taxi. There's those that's dropping coffee on their skirt. There's mothers dropping their kids off to go to school. Details. All this is going on as the day unfolds. And yet, what does the day hold? No one knows. Again, no one knows. Each day, we make imprints into the future. The future awaits us. The future is actually our heartbeat. It beats like a stampede. Sometimes it's narrow and sometimes it's wide. Sometimes it's half empty and sometimes full of supply. And yet no one knows what the day entails. No one knows how it will unfold. And yet, motivation is always, it sits behind your ears. It's hidden away in its own world, swimming and lurking and having fun, because that's what motivation does. Motivation is its own friend. It doesn't need anyone to befriend them, because motivation knows how to smile when there's no sunshine. Motivation breaks through teardrop stains when a pillow is soaked and pleading with guilt. Motivation, it breaks through clouds and raindrops as well. Because motivation feels that's its purpose in life. That's its purpose. If motivation could have a dying wish, what would it say? And what would it spell out to the public to hear and see and witness and understand? But that will never happen because motivation is not a dying breed. Motivation just is. It smiles and holds it all together when no one is around. Because motivation, once again, is his own best friend. When you're alone, or even when you're with others, motivation calls and it tries to tap in. It wants you to know, I'm nearby, just believe. And yet, we ignore. Its words are often gentle when spoken. It's a whisper. Sometimes it comes rushing in like being out at sea or being in the ocean. It rushes in. It pushes you further. It pushes you forward. Even when you didn't request. When it happens like that, it's when you're usually at your lowest point and can't see up. All you can see is down. Because you've been smoldered and overtaken by down. So that's all you feel, is the weightness of down. Yet we all need motivation to survive this life. If you don't have motivation, you will never make it. You know, and I know. To hold on is to understand, is to hold a hand. That's near and far. And yet you can't see it. Motivation provides trust. It provides a see-through, despite being invisible. Sometimes when I'm down and out, the first thing I do is turn on YouTube. I turn on YouTube. I search out a Tony Robbins. I search out a Oprah Winfrey. I search out as Zig Ziglar. Sorry about that. Zig Ziglar. There's different people that motivate me, and they're highly encouraging. Because on the other side of what they present to the public, I know and understand that they don't always feel bold and confident. And yet they don't always express it. Because just like me, and just like you, they're searching out other people to provide motivation to them, to help them through. There's public figures all around the world. They got what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying. Because being human is just that. We all fall down to get back up again. It's called maintaining, moving on. Sometimes the struggle can be so real. The struggle is just a mind game. That's all it is. It's all in the mind. We know. It's just mind. So motivation. I usually, once I find a video, 2 or 3 videos, after that I turn within. Because I know anything outside of motivation, it really can't help me too much unless I help myself. So I use motivation as a guide to build my inner gold. When I'm listening, when I'm watching motivational videos, I use that to build me within so that I can withstand all that life holds. I have to. I don't have a choice. It's either that or lay and die. And who wants to lay and die? Especially when life has so much to offer. I know I don't want to lay and die. I know you don't want to lay and die. That's why you're still alive. Motivation. What do you feel about motivation? Is she your biggest enemy? Or is he your biggest enemy? How do you feel about motivation? There's actually many that fight against motivation because they want to sit and feel sorry for themselves. And there's no point in me judging them because I'm not them. I haven't walked their path. And neither do I. And yet they fight against motivation, the very thing that can help them. and heal them and make them whole and build a foundation for them to have a brighter future. Always find time each day, somewhere in your day, find time to honor motivation. Honor it, yes. Because if you didn't have it, you wouldn't be here. Many of us would not be here. We would have died or killed ourselves long ago. It's just reality. It's just the truth. It's realness. So hold on to hope. Believe in hope, which has been backed by motivation. And I believe that's all that's basically to be said. But what do you think? What keeps you inspired? What keeps you treading along? Let me know.